fan.
Thank you so much for doing this anime interview. First question, what are your top 3 animes?
Top 3 would probably have to be Hunter x Hunter, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and recently I really liked. Can we skip it and go back, and I'll just say those 2.
I am here with...
My nickname is Z. That's what my dad calls me, just Z. With my
again.
Joker cosplay with Madonna right here. Cats for life, easy. Team Cat all the way.
First question, what are your top 3 animes?
Dragon Ball Z kind, of course, occasional Demon Slayer. I actually learned that from somebody else at another con, so I still gotta watch that, freaking poor internet at my house. Spectrum, fix your Wi-Fi, for real. But yeah, those are my top 2 like right off the bat.
Do you have like a third one?
I can't think of a third one out the bat. I just maybe know those 2, unfortunately. I'm so sorry.
That's good enough. Those are 2 solid anime. Hey, I am here with...
I'm Isaiah. Pleasure to meet y'all.
Nice to meet you. All right. First question, what are your top 3 animes?
I'm gonna say number 1, we're gonna go with Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Just to be like Dragon Ball Z Kai specifically for nostalgia purposes. Used to wake up every morning like 6 o'clock in the morning to watch on the CW. Next, I would say JJK would probably be my next one. Very good new age one. And I would say Cowboy Bebop that holds a really special place in my heart.
Oh yeah, Cowboy Bebop is a classic. All of those are classics. JJK is becoming one of the top 3 animes.
Honestly.
I am here with...
D Pity, hello.
First question, what are your top 3 animes?
My top 3 anime, my number 1 is Dragon Ball, OG Dragon Ball, Kid Goku, I grew up with that. And number 2 is Slam Dunk. You can tell I'm one of the old guys.
I know,
so Dragon Ball, Slam Dunk. And a more newer one, but it's kind of niche, is Gintama. So yeah, as you can tell, I really love comedy and action. So all 3 of those are kind of within like the same genre, I think. So yeah, those are my favorites.
Okay, Gintama, I heard that one was a good one. I am here with...
Manny.
All right, and thank you so much for doing this interview with me. First question, what are your top 3 animes?
Currently, I like Jujutsu Kaisen, but I'm a big old school fan, so I like Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
And I also like Samurai Champloo.
Ooh, all solid anime. What are your top 5 anime baddies?
I have to name 5. They're all baddies.
Oh, they're all baddies.
They're all baddies.
They're all baddies. We can't choose. What are your top 5 anime baddies?
Oh, my number 1, because I don't know too much from anime. I got to get my list right here. So number 1 is this woman from Fatal Fury. Her name is Mai Shirai, however you pronounce it. From Fatal Fury. Yeah, I definitely love that. You should definitely cosplay that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, she's definitely my number 1. Maybe once I start watching more anime and stuff, I'll definitely have other picks. I know there's another woman out there. Her name is Hinata. The dark gray hair. I think that's what her cosplay with the eyes and stuff. And once I start watching anime stuff, I'll definitely come back with better answers.
Who are your top 5 anime baddies?
Top 5 anime baddies.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Number 1, and we're gonna say Gojo right off the bat.
Oh.
Good eyes.
Facts.
Tall.
Yeah.
Looks like a twink. We love it. We love it. Next one, I'm gonna go with Nami. Nami's a great one. Krillin could get it. 100%.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. He's got a plunger right off the bald head. Absolutely beautiful. Number 4. Rika from JJK as well. Something about it just feels real good in my soul.
Okay.
She wants to stay with that person for eternity. It's great. It's great.
It's the personality.
100%.
Yeah.
And then I would have to say Zoro. Something about him getting lost all the time just
Oh yeah.
really gets it for me. 100%.
He could get lost with me any day.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Top 5 anime baddies.
Anime baddies.
Yeah.
Bulma is my number 1 waifu of all time. I hit puberty the moment I got introduced to her in episode 1. So number 2 will probably be also I'm biased to Dragon Ball. Chi-Chi. I also like Chi-Chi. I love the housewife type as well. Number 3, let me think. I think it'd probably be Nami. Nami's a good one.
Yes.
Hinata, Hyuga from Naruto as well. Again,
yes.
I love the housewife type. And if I were to go for if I want to get wrecked.
Get right.
Yeah, I think maybe I would go for Mountain Lady.
Oh, she's down.
From My Hero, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. This is, some days you just kind of want to get destroyed,
Yeah.
Get stepped on, sat on, So yeah, I would go for her.
Oh yeah, she's the perfect person to sit on you. Who are your top 5 anime baddies?
Oh my god, that's a tough one.
There's so many.
Yeah, there's so many. I'm drawing a blank.
Oh, that's all good. Who's just one that could pop up on the top of your head?
Faye Valentine, probably.
Oh, Oh, she is sexy. She is a baddie for
Yeah.
sure. And then what would you say is your overrated anime?
Hey, unpopular opinion, but I think the most overrated anime right now is Solo Leveling. Because the main character gets really OP in like 2 seconds, 2 episodes, so I feel like there are no stakes in any of the fights. And plus he went from being like a loser to like being really OP in like 2 episodes. He was more relatable when he was a loser.
Oh, honestly, that is a very unpopular opinion. A lot of people have been telling me watch Solo Leveling, but here you go.
It's good, but
You heard it here,
overrated.
folks. All right. What do you think is the most overrated anime?
Okay, now the overrated, since I don't watch too much anime myself, I can't give a good answer, but you know, I guess one thing that's like extremely well known is of course Demon Slayer, but like I said, I can't talk too much about it because I haven't watched it myself and stuff, but you know, like when it comes to overrated like anime and stuff, I'm thinking it would probably be between that and Naruto because you know, they're so popular and stuff. It's like, I guess all the attention goes to those two or more.
What do you think is the most overrated anime?
I would definitely have to go with Demon Slayer. The manga, beautiful. But for the anime, I feel like they rush through certain parts. It's, you know, I love it to death, but I feel like it's a little bit overrated.
That's true. That's true. The animation though is amazing.
Oh, the animation's fucking beautiful.
Seriously.
Beautiful.
What do you think is the most overrated anime?
Most overrated anime.
Yeah.
Oh man. I probably have to say Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh my god, JJK?
Yeah. The only reason I'm getting a lot of hate for this, I just feel like being such an old head when it comes to anime, I don't find anything really original with JJK. And to be fair, nothing is really original with Naruto, nothing is really original with Bleach or all these other things. They kind of get a lot of ideas from other things. But like when I first watched the first couple episodes of JJK, I'm like, this is kind of like Bleach. And Gojo is basically me.
I know.
Right? And he has a group of 3. It's just all the same. A lot of the same things. And I get it. A lot of the younger kids are loving JJK. But like I've seen it all already. So
Yeah, I feel like the longer you watch anime, the more you kind of see like the pattern.
yeah, I think honestly the most recent anime I really liked because it's so original was Attack on Titan. Other than that, everything, every other shonen is kind of the same, rinse and repeat. So
That's true. I see. What do you think is the most overrated anime?
People are gonna hate me, but I would say One Piece.
Cameraman behind is like,
But I would still watch it because I like it.
okay, overrated, but still good.
I think they're great. They're pretty good.
What would you say is the most underrated?
Most underrated anime? I think Made in Abyss is pretty popular, but I think it's underrated. It doesn't get like a lot of like mainstream popularity now, so I think it's the main one.
Okay, Made in Abyss. I've never seen that one.
You should watch it. Very cutesy, but very like kind of not gory, but like kind of dark, like storyline.
Okay, I see. What do you think is the most underrated anime then?
Oh boy, underrated shoot, man. There's like so many like out there. You know, I would say Dragon Ball, but that's one of the most popular. So, you know, like I think it's because, you know, the era of anime that we're in now is not necessarily focused too much on Dragon Ball at the moment. I think it's like more recent. I'm pretty sure, you know, Naruto still got to be like overrated a bit, but you know, he's still a GOAT and stuff.
That's
but yeah, you know, when it comes to underrated, you know, there's just so much. And you know, like I would just like default and say maybe like Dragon Ball, but even then I still think the fandom is still pretty going high and strong.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, so when it comes to underrated, I can't really think of one like at the moment, but you know, I know there's got to be like plenty out there.
Now, what do you think is the most underrated anime?
Most underrated anime. Very little known. I would say if you've ever watched the Netflix original series, it's called Ajin.
Ooh.
Ajin. It's very good. The CGI sometimes is jarring, but the storyline is fucking amazing. Fucking amazing.
Now that you said the most overrated anime, what do you think is the most underrated?
I think maybe the original Dragon Ball. They think Goku's a little kid. They think it's gonna be boring. There's not a lot of action, but to be honest, it's not really about action. It's like a really nice coming of age story about a kid kind of learning about his life. He's like super innocent, and the action's actually really cool. If you're into like martial arts flicks, like I grew up watching like Jackie Chan and Jet Li, like Once Upon a Time in China and stuff. Like little Goku fighting Krillin in the tournament is really cool with martial arts and everything. And so, if you're a big Dragon Ball fan, please check out the original one. Everyone's into Z. I get it. People like Vegeta and all that. That's cool. Super Saiyan is cool. But
Like the
please check
OG.
out the original Dragon Ball, please.
What do you think is the most underrated anime?
I think the fan base is growing, but for Solo Leveling.
Ooh, Solo Leveling. Okay.
So I think I haven't heard much people talk about it, but the people who have really, really like it. I liked it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Huh, I never checked it out, so I should watch it. I've heard a lot about it. What is the most toxic fandom and why?
Most toxic fandom? I don't know. I feel like they're all kind of toxic. I'm a little scared of Boku no Hero. Like,
You're the second person that said that. My Hero fans, watch out. Get better. What do you think is the most toxic fandom and why?
Oh shoot, the toxic ones, diehard anime, you know, specifically the people that get upset when you don't do the cosplay exactly right. Like, no, this cosplayer is supposed to have gloves. Where are the gloves at? Like, bro, chill. I couldn't afford all of that.
What do you think is the most toxic fandom and why?
Most toxic fandom. If you watch My Hero and you're a My Hero fan, I want to say, take a fucking shower. Take a shower. You're disgusting. You're gross. If you ship Deku and Bakugo, you're gross. You're disgusting. Please take a shower, go touch grass, put on fucking deodorant, you nasty bitch. All right, sorry, I have to get it off my chest.
My Hero then.
It was too much. I have to get it off my chest.
Oh my god. If you like My Hero, take a shower. You heard it here, folks.
Please take a shower. You're disgusting.
What is the most toxic fandom and why?
The most toxic fandom?
This is gonna get a lot of controversy.
Honestly, they're all toxic.
True.
Even the Dragon Ball fans are toxic.
That's true.
We're toxic too. Like My Hero's toxic. One Piece thinks they're the best. The Dragon Ball people think they're like, oh, we're like the original. You're not the original either. Bleach fans say, oh, we're like the most hardcore. Naruto fans have problems. Yeah, everyone's kind of toxic in their own way. So unless you're like into like hentai, I think you're cool. Like the people who are into hentai are just kind of like doing their own thing.
We love hentai.
You know. Other than that, everyone's toxic.
What is the most toxic fandom and why?
I'd have to go with the Dragon Ball Z one.
The Dragon Ball Z fans, really?
Yeah, you know, they are so picky. They're about how it works and how it doesn't, and how they don't like the new stuff and the animation. I love it all, but I think their fan base is very picky, too picky about it.
All right, last question. What is a tip you'd give to someone going to an anime convention for the first time?
So going to an anime convention for the first time, I'll say take it slow. I feel like it's really overwhelming. I spent the first day like just walking around seeing everything, and then I spent the next day like buying everything and going to panels and stuff.
That's a good tip. Yeah, take it slow. Last question. What is a tip you'd give to someone going to an anime convention for the first time?
This. You know what I'm talking about, okay? And if you're a Smash player like I am, you already know. The first time I realized that I was smelling, I was like, oh, shoot. So I'm literally stacked. Get this kind right here for men. This is for men right here. This is a 72-hour-long antiperspirant. It'll help you stop sweating, and it'll also make your armpits smell good. So it's 2 in 1. Get the antiperspirant. This is it right here. Please go and get it on Amazon. I have 5 of them at home.
What is a tip you'd give to someone going to an anime convention for the first time?
Same thing with My Hero fans. Please take a shower. There have been too many people who have walked past who smell like absolute dog shit.
Oh yeah.
There was actual human fecal matter on our car getting up here. I suspect it's one of you guys. Please don't do that. Another thing I would say, please save up your money before here. It's a little expensive, but main thing, take a shower, have fun, enjoy yourself. Fucking, if you're cosplaying, get into character, have fun. If someone talks to you, be friendly, be nice. If not, go fuck yourself. Thank you.
What is a tip you'd give to someone going to an anime convention for the first time?
All right, please wear deodorant. Shower, hygiene, please wear your deodorant. If you ever heard of like a Manscaped, they got like deodorant for your balls too and your ass crack. Please, use it all.
Use it everywhere.
Conventions lately have been a lot better, but man, a couple years ago, bro, no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. Like,
No.
maybe because I'm wearing a mask. I've been walking around. I haven't like experienced Confunk in a long time, but I guess it's still around. Yeah.
It's probably here everywhere. Last one. What is a tip you'd give to someone going to an anime convention for the first time?
Wear walkable shoes. I've seen so many people with like heels. Why? I mean, it's grueling, and drink a lot of water.
Drink a lot of water, yes.
Yeah.
Lots of water and wear walkable shoes because the convention is huge.
It's huge, it's big, there's a lot to see and do.
All right, is there any socials you want to share?
Yeah, I'm everywhere, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. D-Piddy, that's D-P-I-D-D-Y. Check me out, and thank you so much for interviewing me.
Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much for answering the questions.
All right, cool.
Yeah. What are some socials you want to promote?
All right, so if y'all want to follow me, it is P-R-E _ order, O-R-D-E-R _ DILF, D-I-L-F. Pre-order DILF. So if you want to follow me, that's it. Also, I got to plug my friend out here. We got Drunken Sailor Tattoos. He does tattoo. You see all this work on me? Everything. From the chest here, legs down. I'm dripped out, my boy right here.
Yes. That is all today for today's anime interviews. What are some questions you would ask anime fans? but tap if you tap me, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jazz Tea, for your daily dose of tea. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.